What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Deja coming back at you with another makeup look.
So, continue watching.
Alright, so I'm going to start with my brows. I'm going to outline my natural shape and create whatever shape I like with this dark brown eyebrow pencil by NYX. Also guys, keep in mind when I'm doing this step, I'm using light strokes just so my brows aren't super dark and drawn on. It gives it more of a natural finish, so yeah. So after I fill in my brows, I brush through with this Fully brush to give it a natural finish. And next I'm going to clean it up with LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. I'm just going to outline this with a regular angled brush. I honestly don't know what I was doing right here, y'all. I usually outline the top of my brow with foundation. But, I mean, you can either use concealer or foundation. Just make sure you blend it out and you'll be good. At this very moment, I realize why I stopped using concealer on the top of my brow. I'm going to blend that concealer out with my Morphe E57 brush. For this, blending is crucial. This is going to be the part where you need to blend like your life depends on it. Because if you don't blend good, you're going to have a lot of flashback and boo. It's just not going to be cute. And the reason why I left this blending clip as long as it is because I want y'all to know that blending does not take 2 seconds. Like, it's going to take you a while to blend that out. But if you want that flawless finish, it's going to be really crucial that you blend as good as you can. Now I'm going to prime my eyelids with LA Girl Pro Concealer in that shade Toffee as a base for my eyeshadow. Going to blend that concealer out using my damp Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Once that's all blended out, I'm going to take a dome-shaped face brush and just dip that into my Banana Eye setting powder. And I'm going to brush that away with my Morphe E57 brush as well. I'm going to start with that shade there as my transition color and just put that above my crease. I'll be using the same palette, which is the Morphe 3502 palette, for this entire look. Next, I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush with that orange color there, placing it right below where I place my transition color. I'm just going to blend that out. I'm using back and forth windshield wiper motions. I'm just going to build that up until it gets to the color that I like it to be. I'm not going to build it up too much just because this is an everyday look, so I don't want to go for that dramatic color effect. Next, I'm going to just take that LA Girl Pro Concealer that we've been using in the shade Toffee to just cut a small crease into my lid. I'm not going to do anything too dramatic. I'm using the same angle brush I used for my brows to just clean that concealer up. I'm going to use that shade I used for my transition color to set that concealer. Next, I'll be using these two shades to create an ombre effect on my lid. I'm going to start with that lighter brown first, building that up about halfway through my lid. Now I'm going to start deepening that outer edge, building up that darker brown. Now I'm going to create a thin wing line using my Black Elf matte liquid liner. To get into the face, I'm going to be priming my face with this Lancome Le Base Pro primer. This stuff is legit, let me tell y'all. If you have oily skin, this will probably be the best primer for you. For foundation, I'll be using the one and only Fenty Beauty. And of course, I'm going to blend that out with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Make sure it's damp. Damp is key. I have oily skin, so even though that Fenty Beauty finish is matte, I just want to make sure it stays matte, so I'm going to go on top of that with Bare Minerals powder foundation. Now to highlight, I'm going to use that same old LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. So your girl gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. I'm going to set those areas with my setting powder. I'm dusting that powder away with my foundation brush. For highlight, I am using my Becca Cosmetics highlighter. For my highlight on my inner tear duct, I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar palette. Shout out to my boy Mo $sign for this palette. I'm not really into lipsticks yet, so I'm just finished this look off with some Carmex. Since it's an everyday look, you can always catch me with some Carmex, and this is the finished look. You know, your Millie Rock ain't nothing without the neck. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Peace.